I'm having an amazing time on the field today. I'm out here somewhere in the north. My client is going to be cultivating ugu on this very field, and then ugu and water logged areas are never friends. As much as ugu loves water, it doesn't want the water to be waterlogged in its space. So that is a challenge with this farm, and then we are going to be looking at a couple of things we have to do in order to ensure that the water from this field drains out of the field completely. If you pay attention to what we have here, the water is just super logged, but this is not Fadama. But because of the nature of this land, we have some places that went a little bit down, and then we have places that are a little bit raised. So because of that, the disparity, and then there's no proper water channel, which has really become a big challenge. So when we came in yesterday, when I came into the field, the first thing I did was to observe the field to really know what we need to do and what we need not to do. So the first thing was to go around and then evaluate the field, try to understand the terrain, the topography, or the relief of the land. These are very key because one of my major objectives here is to map out the area we're going to be irrigating, and also to attend to the flooding situation of the field that we're currently faced, because about half of the field is currently flooded. And what we need to do is we want to kind of figure out how to go about so as to get rid of these flooded areas. And that was one of the things I personally observed when I went around the field. So this very video, I'm just going to be showing you the project and then how we were able to attend to the situation so as to get the best out of the field. So I know you are excited just the same way I am right about now, but I need you all to stay glued and go nowhere. So if this is your first time coming across my channel, Chidavagriculturalhub, guys, you need to right now punch on the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, give this video a thumb up so that it gets to be available to people who really need to see this information and then get the best out of their field. So guys, stay glued as we will be discussing and also looking at practical steps that we are going to be taking to salvage the current situation, the waterlogging situation of this field. Peace, guys. What we then came up as a solution, one of the immediate solutions to this field is we want to create a proper drainage pathway. So I'm going to be showing you, we are going to be making a drainage pathway of about 3 feet by 3.5 feet wide, and then the depth of the drainage pathway 3.5 by 3 feet, drainage pathway, which we are going to be creating. So that will be a major drainage pathway. We are going to have it 2 major drainage pathway on this field, and then we also are going to have small drainage pathway that then links with the main drainage pathway, which will then take the water out from the farm. And then another thing that we are going to be doing for this particular field is we are going to be having a raised bed. Yes, because here at the moment sunken beds were used, and the sunken beds that were used retained water. I'm going to show you retained water eventually, and because of that fact, the water got locked in areas where we have the sunken bed, coupled with the fact that the water isn't really draining out from the farm. So the first thing first is we need to have a major drainage pathway, 2 major drainage pathway on the field, and then we have our beds raised. So that is basically what we are looking at, and then what we are going to be doing. So we want to check the drainage pathway outside the farm so that we see how we're going to be connecting or linking the drainage pathway in the farm with the one outside the farm. So we're going to be checking it out now, and I want you to stay glued. So after assessing the whole farm, we started with the drainage construction, and this involved doing a bit of bush clearing, mapping, measurement, and eventually the digging of the drainage. And as you can see, the digging of the drainage has commenced proper. And finally, guys, we have been able to get the water flowing out of the farm into the main drainage outside the farm. Thank you all for following through on this very project. I am so always very excited to share with you adventure on the field, you know, what we do, and then share with you so all could literally learn from our own experiences. So if you face a similar challenge, you don't know how to go about it, all you need to do is reach out to us. A number is going to be popping up on the screen right now. Reach out to us via WhatsApp or email. Go to the description of this video, send us an email, send us a WhatsApp message. You could literally also drop a voice note for us to check out, so that we know how we are going to come in to your field to evaluate and ensure you get the best out of your field. Because the whole essence of doing agriculture is to make money, because agriculture is business. Agriculture is not culture, it's not a way of life. Okay, so we need to treat it as business, and if you ain't getting the best out of your field, then you need to reach out to people who can help to get production right and then maximize output. So that is the whole essence, and that is what we want to do, and that is what we share, so that you all can be informed. You carry out the right agronomic practices on your field, and you also make right management decisions, so that you get the best out of your field. So that's it, guys. I'm gonna be drawing the curtain at this point. So all you need to do is go right now and punch on the next video that'll be popping up on the screen and watch amazing content from Chidavagriculturalhub. Peace, guys.